guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wayne Gaming, and some of you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Tangled Stars. So y'all, without further ado, let's jump back into the ice skating action, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Alright. As Andy was writhing on the floor, Maple's face illuminated for a moment. You know what? How about you teach us a few things? The question throws me off for a second. Teach you what exactly? I don't know. I'm not the fancy skater here, so... Well, alright, fine. So, what do you know about ice skating? Oh, Lord, one second, y'all. Let me close my window. Dogs are barking. Oh, one second, y'all. Extra content on Drake Wayne Gaming. There we go. Perfect. Now we can't hear the outside. Okay. I looked at them one by one. Well, not looking at Andy since he didn't get up yet. Alder was silent while Maple shrugged. Great. Can you do this at least? I glided 2 meters or so along the ice back and forth. Just sliding? Andy had gotten up, though incredibly shaky due to the ice. I think I could do that. Maple put on a confident smile, and without a second thought, she mimicked my movements, a little stiff. Yeah, that's it. You're doing great. Heh, this is fun. Well, she's taken care of. Andy? Oh, hi, hello. He was holding onto the car behind him for dear life, while his skates seemed to have a mind of their own. Are you all right? Oh, yeah, sure, swell. Jonah, I hate this. A little snicker slips from my mouth, and Andy frowns. Hey, don't laugh. Not all of us are born directly onto ice like you. Come on, that's not fair. I practice to get where I am. Come on, give it a try. I started to do the same motion again, but Andy just shook his head violently. Hell no, I'll break my ankles and the solstice is like 2 days away. His grip on the bar had not loosened at all. I give him a few more moments, and he just shuts his eyes and pays no attention to me. Andy? No, dude! Andy. No response. I sighed to myself, thinking for a moment. Ah, yeah, that's perfect. I wonder what your siblings would say back at the orphanage. Big brother Andy going ice skating? That ought to be an amazing story they'd love to hear. He opens one eye, and I raise my hands to my chest in defense. It's true. Hey, I don't think they get to go very often, so hearing you talk about it would likely make their day. He looks at me, then at the floor, frowning. If I break my knees, I'm taking yours. Sure, it's a deal. It's adorable how he'd do literally anything for those kids. Well, what do? I can't even stand up straight. I gestured to his feet. Well, first of all, to stand in place, form a little triangle with them. I don't have 3 feet, though. Well, no, you idiot. Just mirror my footing. It took a minute, but he manages to stand without flailing his arms. All right, good. Now, what you do is you push outwards with one foot, and then with the other, and you just repeat. But make sure you don't just push in a straight line. You'll fall if you do that. Do it as if you're pushing away from the ice with your feet. Right. He positions himself so he's looking away from the helper bar, and he takes a deep breath. One of his feet moves forward, and so does he. Then his other one. And then again. I'm doing it! Andy! Ah! And they collide. It's alright. Every fall is an opportunity to learn. I shout in his direction. He hardly lifts his head from the ice. Just to be smacked around the head by an angry red panda. Idiot! To my left, Alder snorted, and to be honest, I forgot he was there. Ugh, my stomach is swirling around. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. Am I getting a lesson too? Fuck! Okay, just don't make it awkward. Before ever skated you have? Before ever skated you have? Huh? Oh my goodness. Jonah, have you forgotten how to speak English? One second, y'all. Water time. Skating, you've done it, yes? Not really. There was this one time when I was 8, but that was it, really. Alright, cool. Yeah. I kick around some ice pebbles and put my hands in my pockets. So, you gonna teach me something? Ah, yes. Stupid. Really want to facepalm you right now. Great, now I'm talking to myself in my head. You're going mad. I know. Alright, well, can you do what the other two did? He looks down at his feet, then at the bar he was holding on to. I wait there for a few moments, and just as I was about to ask if he needed help, he slides over to me. And he got quite close. Alright, I should teach you how to brake. I reach out my arms to stop him, because if I didn't, he'd end up using me as a stopping method. And I'd burn up. I spin us so the bar was behind me, so in case he wanted to grab onto something, he couldn't. Alright, now for the brake. I gestured down to our feet, and it feels like I've done that a lot today. You see, to stop, you just... I pointed the tips of my feet to each other again, creating a triangle. It's the same way you stand still without moving. If you do it while you move, well, you slowly come to a stop. So, like this? He did exactly what I showed him. Yeah, that's good. One more time? That one looked a little odd. But when he did it this time, his right blade caught onto something. Whoa! Which, of course, made him lose balance. Keep your footing in a triangle, then you won't fall. He tries to do it, but... he just falls on me. I expect to hit the ground, but instead I hit a soft material. And I was still standing up. Ah, it's the bar. Thank goodness for... oh. He got the bar through instinct. And because of that, his arms were keeping me in place. It's as if he did the Kabadon, but on a bar. My face could not get any more red, and the butterflies in my stomach were about to take off. Speaking of face, his was mere inches from mine. Please just get off by yourself. Don't make me tell you to do it. Hey. What the hell do you mean, hey? He speaks casually when does he speak casually when this sort of thing happens? Could you, get off me already? Oh, yeah, sorry. When he finally gives me room to breathe, I try my best not to hyperventilate, so I just sigh and dust off my clothes. The thing Andy didn't see was just... damn, that's like soap opera level of cheesy. I gotta agree. Maple slid next to Andy and smirked at us. I was about to say something, but Alder talks before me. I said it countless times. I'm straight, and that's that. My stomach drops again after hearing that. So last night truly meant nothing in that manner, huh? Damn. Oh, sorry, I was just joking around. I know, but I have a limit. The next thing he did was just slide away and join the crowds of people. Andy looks at me with a sad expression, but to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if I looked more miserable right now. That old thorn turned again, deep inside my chest. Uh-oh. The remainder of our time was spent by taking laps around the area together, and laughing at Andy falling multiple times. But it was now time to go. I was on my way back to the group after going to the toilet, when the thought struck me. What am I going to do? Pursuing Alder is an idea I have to give up on. He doesn't even want to talk about last night, so that just makes it worse. And honestly, I'm just hurt. I know I have no right to be, but I really thought I finally found it. I thought I found someone that understands me and someone that I could get a good start with. And fuck, it really hurts. Oh, for goodness sake. Why do I keep falling over lately? Oh, sorry about that. Ow, my ass. It's alright, don't worry. The person I bumped into was reaching down a hand to help me up. Oh, no, don't worry, I can get up on my own. Come on, it's only right. He was tall as Alder, maybe slightly more so. I looked to his hand. The fur which was peeking from his sleeve was of a dark crimson in his wrist. His wrist. You there? Did you hit your head too? Ah, sorry, no. He lifts me up with ease, and before I have the chance to say anything else, he vanishes into the crowds of passing people. Didn't even get to say thank you. You coming, Jonah? Alrighty. Oh, yeah, sorry. Weird. Wild. After we left the rink, I already started to miss it, to be honest. Andy had suggested we do a follow-up and go out somewhere else now, but the other two were against it. Today was the last day we could probably rest. Tomorrow is reserved for any other gifts that need to be bought, planning for the big day. Calling relatives if you have any, preparing for what follows after the solstice. The festival, which in itself doesn't sound too exciting. And to be fair, it isn't. Compared to the one from earlier this year, it's like a boat next to a ship. Regardless, it's still a nice excuse to go out and be alive. I'm curious of how it's all going to turn out. Yes, and we are all quite curious. Your Birkenstocks? Where did I put it? Muffled noises. What was that? I can't really hear you. The gag is in the way. More muffled noises. Oh well, nobody can hear you down here anyway. Which reminds me. Oh, there you are, you little rascal. The man writhed around in his chair, the binding hardly moving. Pathetic, weak little man, whose mouth is bigger than his smarts. So it's quite a show you put on earlier. That megaphone brought you the wrong attention, didn't it? Oh, kind mister that spread awareness about the anti-kin. How selfless. And stupid. Ah, well, that's okay. I have just the thing to cleanse out that filthy mouth of yours. In my hand, glistening in the faint light, was a toothbrush. A toothbrush whose bristles were replaced with many, many sharp and thin needles. It felt cold to the touch, and the handle was of metal also, though covered in a thin layer of rubber. In the middle there laid a button. I'm doing you a favor. Maybe now you'll learn to think, before you speak. Now then. In a swift swipe, the gag comes off, and he takes a deep breath. Help! Someone! Help me, please! Let me go! I beg you, Shh! A finger lands on his lips, yet his body was shaking, convulsing with fear, like an animal. I'm doing this for your own good. Now. Open wide. Jesus Christ, that got dark. Damn. What the No, is that it? That can't be it. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's it? Oh my god, we're already at the end of Tangled Stars? I don't think that's what they... Hello, my lovely readers. We have reached the end of the first half of the build, and, although it took me longer than usual to get it done, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. The next half does not have a release date anchored, but it should not take too long, as the planning and the art needed is all ready to go. As always, feel free to join Tangled Stars Discord server where you can discuss the VN or even make some friends. Also, if you have a moment, rating the VN on itch would mean the world to me, as every rating and piece of feedback helps. While you're at it, why not check out my friends' projects too? Ooh. Run is a visual novel created by my friend Taika and is a dystopian story about discovery, recovery, and more, a story that's bound to hook you fast with its amazing visuals. Run. Okay. Let me add that to the list. Let's see, Run. Yeah, curious. Okay. Run. Alright. And the other is... Rainbow, a visual novel created by another amazing friend, Cascade. The story is one of the best It's one that's best seen for yourself rather than me telling you details. Alright, and... Rainbow. Sweet. But if you like a slice of life story, memorable characters, and a deep underlying plot, then this is your book. That's it for me this time around. I hope you enjoyed this update, and of course, I'll be seeing the next update. Until then, stay safe and enjoy life. Alright, y'all, I guess that's the end of Tangled Stars for now. We're gonna have to find something to fill that gap, but in the meantime, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I don't know what... Oh, man, this is... Judging by the end there, this is taking a pretty dark turn, so... Yeah. Yeah, this is taking a pretty dark turn, so... Eesh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, wow, that group does not fuck around. They are not afraid to fuck people up who talk about them, so... Yeesh. Maybe that voice in the back of our head will have an actual purpose. Maybe it'll be used for something good. Anyway, y'all, I'm very curious about who that was who helped Jonah up in the crowd. Something about their wrist, huh? Maybe they had a mark on their wrist. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Bye-bye.